Welcome to this matchup of ranked versus unranked. One team trying to secure its position in the top 25, the other trying to pull an upset and make a statement. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the American, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the 49ers will kick it away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Hurricanes offense will be the first up today. And out comes this quarterback who's certainly familiar to fans. It's the first game of his final season as he tries to make all that senior experience come into play.
Well, we've seen what this guy can do throughout his career, Chris, but you and I had a chance to talk to him yesterday, and it sounds like he's eager to show people that he's taken his game to another level. Let's see how quickly he can get off to a good start here.
By the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. That completion makes it second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Catch made on the right side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hand make a play.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Canes look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. And that catch is hauled in. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
And tackled there by the defense. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, and the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete, almost a first down interception here on the opening drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The 49ers will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
It's a small gain, but look who they threw the football to. The fullback. Nice to see him get his opportunities.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Touchdown, Miami. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami 7, Charlotte 0.
Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here comes the Charlotte offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. To the air, it's Daniels. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the 49ers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And here's the return now from midfield. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Looking to throw it again. It's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The 49ers will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Tackle, but first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he'll set up to throw. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
And the Canes with first and 10 here. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The Hurricanes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying to convert with a sneak. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Canes. They couldn't stop him there. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They're going to run it. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And the same runner's got it again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. It's a draw play. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Running back grabs it on a screen. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. And the 49ers looking to keep this drive rolling. They call the draw play here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Daniels. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Toss play to the running back going left. Running with purpose. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Charlotte, 7.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Daniels. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. He got it. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Barnes. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? He hands it to the back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll run it here. Throws a stiff arm. Bites off a defender. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Scanning the field. It's Daniels. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The 49ers will have to punt this one away.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. The Canes will kick this away to start the second half. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. comes this Charlotte offense back on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Boy, anytime you come out trailing in the second half and you have the football, you want some momentum, you want to be able to get things started. This is not how they envision getting the second half going. With a sack here on third down, you're on your side of the field, 2 scores down. That's a huge play by this defense to start this second half.
He's swarmed by the defense. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. He hands it off from the gun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Brings up second down.
The Canes are in the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now.
Here we go.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Canes are moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. And they bring him down for a short loss on the scramble. So a field goal attempt coming up now. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
A delay of game penalty, that's the last thing you need with this field position. And they will trot out the field goal team here. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Charlotte offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Looking right, this one caught. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Split backfield here.
Military done.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The offense has done well to chew some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 The wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Nice catch made out of the slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kurt.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to find him and make that throw.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. Looking to pass here on second down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barnes. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. The 49ers offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the 49ers will send the punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from his own end zone. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
And the wideout goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here late. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Let's go, let's go.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How about it? Another first down. The clock keeps ticking down as this running back's yardage keeps ticking up. He's piling up these yards as we approach the final stretch today in the fourth quarter.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Quick juke to get free. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. 1st and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. The shotgun handoff here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Makes a quick catch. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Cabrera. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. The 49ers will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to...
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more about luck than anything. That ball is deflected. Give the receivers a lot of credit because even if the ball is not to you, chances are the ball is going to go up in the air. Great awareness, and they get the big touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He's swarmed by the defense. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.
Now, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.